Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's up, gang? It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, Big Beard TCG, and 2D. Your eyes do not deceive you. We got Monkey D. Luffy, Black and Purple. That's right, the patron saint of One Piece Sim. My Batsu has blessed us with the OP-09 update. And I am out of the office, but I had to make this happen, all right? So before we get into the deck profile and matches, do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? You know we like to share the spice around here. Anyways, let's get into the leader. Dawn ×1. Your characters have +1 cost. This is going to help you, not get fucking KO'd so easily. He's a 5K 4 life leader, Black and Purple, and special ability, your turn, once per turn. You gotta remember that, once per turn. When 2 or more Dawn cards are returned to your deck from play, set up to 1 of your Dawn deck as active and 1 as rested. So you get rid of 2, you get back 2, 1 of them's gonna be active. That's how it works, okay? So let's talk about this list. This list is a little cockamamie, as you can probably see. It was fun. It did do what I wanted it to do. My main thing in this was to run this Kaido and Lin, right? And when attacking, -10 Dawn, KO all of the characters, then put up to 1 card from your deck to your life pile and trash 1 of their life, essentially. Now, before we go any further, I'm just going to assume that if you are interested in OP-09, you have a base understanding of everything before it. So I'm not going to get into every little card and every little nuance. Just kind of keep up with me, right? Okay, so the reason why I like this card so much is because the board can get wide on the other side at times, and we like to deal with threats, and we are 4 life leaders, so we'd like to get life back. However, if we can help it, we would like to not lose our whole board, and that's where Sabo comes in. So basically, it's like this. We race to 10, and we get there pretty fast. If they don't KO Kaido and Lin, the next turn, I play Sabo out. Guess what Sabo does? Sabo's the house down, okay? Now we got a full board. We swing 12. We KO their entire board. And then we get to, obviously, swing with the rest of ours or swing first, whatever the case. And so that was the wave, that was the move, that was it. And then I realized there's a whole lot of events here that do a lot of fun things for us, all right? So let's go ahead and get into that. Boofy 2. Okay, so Boofy 2 was still trying to stay in line with the Kaido and Lin. As you can see, it gets a little more clear cut, a little more concise. We're seeing that, the Lin is cool. That's appealing, but we're also going for Luffy, right? And this is fun. Some of the new cards here that we're including. Let's go over the events first. This Dawn -2, KO up to 1 of your opponent's 6,000 power or lower characters. The trigger is also huge because the trigger is set up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck is active. And it being a Dawn -2, cost 2, Dawn -2, along with your leader ability, that card is free. And you get essentially an active Dawn for your troubles. Now, only once per turn, so you got to remember that. And then this is your new Rad Beam, it's a counter, 1K, no trigger though. That kind of sucks. I would love but if it had trigger, it'd probably be broken. Anyways, -2 Dawn. You may trash 1 card from your hand. If your leader or Straw Cat crew type, give up to 1 of your leaders plus 4K power, or characters, by the way, for this battle, then draw 2 cards. So we got a cycle. We're getting to see cards. Actually, it's not even cycle. We're just drawing cards. You know what I mean? Straight up. So that's pretty fucking dope. I'm already seeing where I'm fucking up on my list 3, but we'll get to that. Then we got Gum Gum Jump Rope, and main. It's a main, okay, so not a, both of these are not counters, they're main, right? Dawn -2, rest up to 1 of your opponent's cost 5 or lower characters, then draw a card, okay? Trigger again, set up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck is active. Huge to hit these off trigger. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here to our new Sanji. OP-09 SR, I'm gonna need a playset is stat. On play, you may return 1 or more of your Dawn cards from play to your Dawn deck. This character gains rush for this turn, then rest up to 1 of your opponent's cost 6 or lower characters. It's lit as fuck because if you've been ramping, he's gonna lower anybody. If it's your turn, you're essentially going to rest anybody and then be able to swing into him. Great card, and he does cost 7, but he swings for 7. We know about them 7s. It's a perfect swing. We got Trafalgar, and he's your searcher. This deck officially has a searcher. It's a 1 for 2, 1K counter. Oh, also Sanji's a 1K counter real quick, so no brick in hand. Fucking amazing. Anyways, so he's a 1 for 2, 1K counter, and then on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 2 cost or greater card with the Straw Hat, Crew, or Heart Pirates type. Put it into your hand, then place the rest of the cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Dope. He can get you the Law Blocker. He can get you anybody on this field, essentially. Now we got that Frankie, dog. 4 for 5, 1K counter, okay? Blocker, on play, -2 cards, discard 1 from your hand. Excuse me, -2 Dawn. Discard 1 card from your hand and draw 2 cards. He is your new queen. Like, Frankie is your queen. Now you can have one. You can have a queen that you can search for, essentially. Now where you're taking the hit is that it's a 4 for 5, not a 5 for 6, but it can still be. It's still so. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing ability. You want to see a lot of cards. You want to be able to make your moves. Okay. Now we got the big booby man, Zoro himself. Okay, this isn't even the biggest busty Zoro, but we're getting there. On play, okay, so first off, he's a 3 for 5, no counter. Okay, no drinks, he can't do it. On play, you may return 1 or more Dawn cards from play to your Dawn deck. Set up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck into play as active. Okay, so how that's going to work is we're going to choose to take away 2. So if we go first, let's say we go first, right? We are going to -2 Dawn, and then our leader ability is going to allow us to gain. Well, first off, his ability is going to allow you to gain 1 Dawn active. Okay, cool. So you went you went from 3 to 1 to 1 rested, 1 active. Stay with me. And then you use your abilities, your leader's ability. Now you're going to gain another active, and you're going to gain another rested, and you're at 4 Dawn total with 2 Dawn active. Okay, so that's going first. Going second, however, we get to play him out. Cool. And we do the same thing, but essentially we end up with 3 Dawn active. And so then we could play another one of him. We wouldn't really want to play Black Maria. We really wouldn't want to play anybody else, but you get the drift, you know. So we would be well on our way to doing what we want to do, accomplishing our agenda. That means the next turn we're going to be able to play out Sanji and keep it rolling. All right, so let's get over to this stud over here, right? Okay, 9 for 10, no counter. Again, no drinks. He can't do them either. On play, you may return 1 or more Dawn cards from play to your Dawn deck. Draw 1 card, then this character gains rush for the turn. Okay, this card is huge, and we do appreciate it. So he's your rusher, he's a finisher, he's a boss. He draws you a card, he's fun. And I'm not entirely sold off of him yet. He does proc your ability. He is like a Kaido that doesn't pop but draws you a card and doesn't destroy your Dawn deck. So I don't know. I'm fucking with him in this one. We were having fun. Cool. All right, so these are the most of the new cards. But then I started to experience more success with this deck here. You're going to notice some changes. Now I am essentially just... we got the big titty Zoro, okay? And we got fucking Luffy Taro. We got Sangoro. We got a lot of We got a lot of abilities, a lot of events. But anyhow, so now what we're doing is we're believing in Kaido, essentially. We're trying to race to the finish, right? Ramp up to 10 as soon as possible. And then we start Kaidoing and we just pepper the field because Kaido pops a 6 and is a 10K swing. And I'm telling you guys, it really does a lot to people who are not able to keep up with your ramping, right? They're going to a turn and we're running it up. Okay, and then another thing you're gonna see real quick is that we got Kid. Okay, Eustace, the useless, used ass Captain Kidd. All right, he's back for me for right now. Okay, so obviously 5 for 6, 1K counter. You already know Kid, right? Well, the thing is that if I get Kid out, okay, so if I get a Kid out, and I also am able to, how it looks is this: you play him out first. All right, so you go from, let's say we're going second and we go from we go to 5 to 7, right? Yeah, 3, because that would be me at 4. Yeah, so we go from 5. The next turn we got 7. We play out Kid. Cool, we're being patient. Also, if we're going first, whatever. The next turn for the rest of the game, essentially, every time we use him, we're right back to where we were. You know, anytime we're using any kind of abilities, we're right back to where we were. And we're doing it with active Dawn because how we do it is we proc his ability first, and then we proc the, active Dawn. And then if we still have a Dawn to gain afterwards, we make sure we take the rest of Dawn as well. But for the most part, this has been really good for going first more so than second because on our on our turn 2, we are going to 6 Dawn. So we're able to play him out. And then the next turn, from 6 to 8, we're able to play him out and do our thing. Also, I'm believing a lot in the Luffy Taro, and you'll see how this comes into play because Luffy Taro just goes so wide. And we proc his ability for free now because of Kid, and we're able to play him out. We're able to play him out. We're able to play out the Frankie, who can -2, and XYZ. So this has been the deck, and I'm thinking as I'm talking about it because we have a Black Maria. Obviously, Black Maria is basically you ramp 5 rested Dawn, and if you don't use them, or excuse me, if at the end of your turn you get to they go back to your Dawn deck unless your opponent has 10 and stuff. I should just read the fucking card instead of trying to explain it to you. But anyways, yeah, dude. So what's happening here is she's another card we can play on our 3 Dawn turn, or turn 2 essentially, to help us ramp up to 1. And she doesn't have to turn sideways or nothing like that. So it's cool. It sucks that it's a 2K out of her hand, but it is what it is. She's what we're looking to essentially play after a Monkey Luffy play, right? Because we do all that, we throw her out there, and we're right back to where we were, literally, like literally. So it's great. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this deck. I also am running a lot of bricks for me. So I opted for the Gum Gum Jet Gatling and to keep the Gum Gum Jet Rope because I see myself resting characters to swing for a game more so than I see KOing characters, especially when some of them can't be KO'd in this meta, right? So this will rest Sabo, this will rest Borsalino. Sabo and Borsalino will not be KO'd. You get what I'm saying? And we don't lower power, so that's not on the menu either. So that's that, and then we're just keeping one of these, and I might up this. I'm not sure, but I like having 8 cards in my deck that could possibly ramp me. I think that's really dope. And without further ado, I'm gonna get into some games for you guys. So let's hop on over there. All right. Let me at 'em. All right, let's see. We got I fought the law. Let's see if I won. Okay, didn't like the first hand. They are going first. I'm going second. We are seeing 2 4-drop Zoros, not the ones we want to ramp with. So that's kind of booty juice. They swing 8. We're taking it. Right on time, my guy. Let's do it. Okay, so you see the Dawn active, the active. I just keep tapping it, honestly, until it gives me what I want. Now, if we had another 3, we could do something with that. We can KO. I wasn't feeling that because that would literally set me back 2 Dawn because your ability only procs once. So anyway, swinging 8 back, returning the favor, he's going to take. All right, so we are at 5 Dawn because we went second. That means next turn we're going to be at 7. Whew, my math is on point today. And let's see what he's got for us. Okay, so he's got that menacing little raise max out there. And not really fucking with that. He's at 5 Dawn himself. Let's see what what are we thinking about, guy? What are we thinking about? The ticker is ticking. All right. I don't know if I want to take this, so I'm going to go ahead and Sangoro that. We don't want to get too low. We don't mind taking the first one, especially because we may ramp, but we don't like to take too many hits. All right, they're ramping, they're bottom decking, and they're right back at 5. God bless. Okay, so I got a play right here where I can ramp again, and then I could still afford. Watch this. -2, gain 1 active, gain 1 active, gain 1 rested, and now I'm what? 6 plus 2, I'm at 8. So now I can play both of these searchers out if I want to. Let's see what I do. So right here, we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, I like the song. I like the Luffy Taro. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that. And right now, what we're thinking about is we can KO one of these characters, so we don't have to get swung on inappropriately. But if we do that, we're permanently back 2. So we're weighing it out. Decide to go ahead and go with that. And she's out of there. We're swinging 5. And we're still really healthy with our Dawn right now. I don't know that this is the game that I'm thinking about, right now. I can't tell you that I'm thinking about 10 drop Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm trying to go wide, I'm trying to menace, I'm trying to threaten that board. Really just trying to act like I got counter in my hand since it's only fucking 2K and all of my fucking 5. He swings 7. We're going to take that, Jack. Now we're down to 2 life. They're down to 3. Against the law, this is no man's land. And it shouldn't even be no man's deck, because why the fuck you still playing this shit, dog? Let it go. Anyways, what's up? He's got 5 Dawn up. He's still thinking about his life. Got the fucking penguins and shit. I'm ready to get this thing rolling, though. I'll tell you that much, right? Meow. What am I at 6? I'm gonna be at 8. Damn, that kind of sucks. I guess I could get the Luffy and Sangoro out there. Now I'm gonna want to get Luffy and old Mosshead because he serves me no purpose in my hand, but he can still como se dice, draw me a card. Okay. Let's see what happens here. We're going to play out him. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Return 1 Dawn. You better play out that Mosshead. You better grab me a blocker. And now we can swing 5 and 6 on Fox 26. All right. Swinging at 6. Gives me a 2K. All right. So they can swing. They can do some big swings here. They can do some big boy swings here. They may not feel confident going for lethal, but they can do some big boy swings. Let's see what they got for us. Yo, what you got for us? Waiting on what you got for us. You only got 4 cards. Acting like this is the fucking trigonometry, dog. You either can rest my shit, lower my shit, or bottom deck it, or you can't. Okay, you can. What you got? Okay, we're gonna go there. Now what? Doesn't help you get rid of anybody else. You're gonna have to do it twice. Yo, my guy's gonna make me edit this shit out, dog. What is going on? Okay, 9 there. I'll let that go. Yeah, like you should have -3 to Zoro, and then bottom decked him, swung 9 into the other Zoro, and you would at least got rid of all the titties on the field. Now you can't do nothing. Yeah, you fumbled the bag, dog. Yeah, you fumbled that bag, Jack. All right, now it's my turn, and I've got a lot of Dawn. Got 9 of it, to be exact. Now, what I'm thinking here is I'm going to go for lethal. I could have just cleaned up the field um, and then swung on him. Like, I could have just popped that guy, the other law, right? And then I could have swung, and swung. But I didn't want him to block because I really believed that I had it. Like, I didn't think he could even block out of this. I didn't even think he had this, but he did. And I said, well, you know what? You ain't got this. And he did not have it. Yes. And I'm going to swing 8. And I know you ain't got 8. And if you ain't got 8, you definitely ain't got 10. We end a win. Next one. All right, so we're against Marco. Marco is a realistic competitor in the '08 format. Okay, so we're going first. We didn't like our hand. We didn't draw into anything we can ramp with. Well, we can absolutely ramp with Black Maria, but she's not our first choice. We like to keep our 2Ks in our hand until they serve us a purpose. What I do like about this deck is the 2Ks in this deck aren't dead cards. There's no dead cards in this deck. Everything serves a purpose. Pretty fucking nuts. So we still ain't got our Zoro. No big titty Zoro, so we got to go to lesser titty Maria. We're going to all 5 do the shortcut. Yeah. All right, swing 5. See what they're going to do. You really want to give me that for free? Give me that free damage? Free 99? 2 for 6. We love that. I tell you guys all the time. Oh my God, I'm talking over the miracle. You saw me on minus down, and I added 1 Dawn active, 1 Dawn rested. We love when they give us a 2K for a 5-5 swing. That is just magnifique. All right, so now he's going to swing 6. The cool thing is I don't think he has a realistic way to pop my Black Maria. Right? Okay, cool. For that, we're going to go ahead and take, again, we always are a little happy to take that first one, especially early in the game, because you never know. We got 8 cards that could trigger. He's going to take some time setting up his hand. I wonder what he's going to come up with. I wonder if he's even going to see it. We know he's got control. We know he's got big bodies. We know he's going to play 2 out for 1. So we know we got to run this motherfucker into the ground quick and in a hurry. We are on the clock, Doc. Okay. He's still thinking about it. All right. That's right. The first card is the one you're going to draw next turn. And then after that, that's the card you can cycle into. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to play this out. We're going to use Maria's ability. We're going to gain all 5. And then when we're going to swing with the 6. Yeah. See what he's going to do. And now when we bring those Dawn back, we're going to gain a total of 3 more Dawn. And we're going to try and do it so that it is 1 active and 2 active and 1 rested, right? So yeah, boom, boom, and we got it back. So now we are at 7 Dawn total. 7 Dawn, and my guy is going into 6. That means anything he plays, I can literally KO it with Kaido. We are Pop City running for mayor, and we are the mayor. All right. I mean, what can you even do at this point? Does he know how fucked he is or no? And also, I get a little excited, but we're all new, guys. We're all new. This is the first time I touched this deck. You know, he's playing on unlimited. He's got some things he wants to try out too. I don't mean to sound mean. All right. For this one, I think I might just take this shit because I don't feel like giving up three fucking or two cards. I could afford to, but I don't know if I want to. Yeah, we take it and we ramp or no ramp. If we ramp, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna go ahead and ramp. That way, next turn we can play Kaido and then another fucking Kaido. All right. Now this was not a bad play for him whatsoever, going wide. It's just that I'm already so high on my Dawn. So, yeah. We're gonna pass it over or what? Oh, he's got a little bit of ability he's working through. Cool. Oh my God, you're gonna do Kaido and a Kaido? Watch this. -5. Cool. KO the 6K. Add one Dawn active. Add one Dawn active. We are right back to 8. Can you guess what we're gonna do next turn? Shit. At this point, I can attach 3 to Black Maria and swing 5 and then 5 and then 10 and 6. You know, it's crazy if I want to get all those cards out. We're swinging 8. We're swinging 10. He's not blocking either one of them, and we are 1 and 2 turns from possibly lethal or maybe lethal next turn. Threatening. All right. Give me that crap. I don't want that. He is what? He's at 8 Dawn right now. So he can't even play his shit out yet, which means he's gonna he is literally 2 turns behind us. He's gone. There's nothing he can do. Because if he rallies, he can rally, yeah, and you can pop my kid blocker and then -2 for Kaido, but that's not gonna really do anything. I mean, I'm still gonna be able to swing with. Oh, and he doesn't even do that. He pops the Maria. What you worried about Maria for? I'll give you a Sangoro and not even go down one. Yeah. Yeah, I would have done that because now Homeboy is still a 7K swing, and I still got a blocker there. I'll give you another Sangoro for that. All right, so at this point, I could go wide and put an additional blocker, but I'm thinking, why not just give him that press? And we can't pop anything but that one. Add one, add one, add one. Dog, we're back to 8. It's redonkulous. So I can swing 7, 8, and 10. And at this point, so the thing about the big boy play that he throws out there, it's not gonna do anything. He can Whitebeard, he can Sanji into Whitebeard, he can. I think the only way he could possibly win would be if he were to play out Luffy Daddy. But even if he plays out Luffy Daddy, I still got a blocker. So here we are. He's got no life. And see what he's gonna do. What is we gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, concede sounds like the right play. He was running the 10 beard. That wasn't gonna do anything either because, I got some cards in hand to get rid of for just such an occasion. And I was just gonna swing one big ass time, swing 20 at him and call it a day. And there ain't nobody in this game that's got that much counter in their hand. So anyways, that's that. Next. Now, if you know me, you know I hate Blackbeard. Fuck Blackbeard right in the beard. And I've been saying from the jump, when that motherfucker comes out, he would have that bitch ass ability. And as soon as he comes out, bro, if it's one thing I do, if I win one game at locals, it's gonna be against Blackbeard, bro. Fuck that. I'll tech deck just to beat his bitch ass. We're swinging 5. Getting a little. So there's a couple theories for me with Blackbeard. Because they have to trash a card for their ability to work, it makes me wonder, is starving them an idea? Is starving them something to do? Or is that just me being cray-cray? Because we can play a little solitaire on our side, and that being us just ramping to the moon. But I have played him maybe once before this, and boy, howdy, let me tell you. Once he gets to 10, he starts dropping those blockers. It becomes oppressive. We start feeling that pressure. So we're trying to, what we want to do here is definitely ramp to the moon and swing him down, beat this guy up. We're looking to go ahead and ramp. I'm gonna go ahead and ramp with this one. Yeah. And yep, and guess what we're gonna be able to do? We're gonna be able to drop a 5 drop now. So what I'm thinking is, oh yeah, go for Kid, but really I already have so much Dawn, I don't need that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Sangoro. Yeah, yeah, let's do Sangoro. You can see the hamster turning. Now, and the reason why is because I got, you know, shit, I got what, 9, 10, 11. Anyways, I got a bunch of counter in my hand. I can go up to 11 is what I was trying to communicate. But what I would really like to do is see another card. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, swinging 5 to 5. I can give him that. I only need one of those. That's what I'm thinking. There's nothing guaranteed in this life. All right, so if I'm smart, I'll play Kid out first. Yeah, that useless, used ass Kid. And then do that. Oh no. But I could have had. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, dog, I could have gained an extra one. What else was I going to do? All right. So we're gonna go to 8, and we're gonna swing into that. I'm thinking let's clear this board because what we don't want to do is take swings. And we're gonna draw a card. That feels good. That feels good. Yeah, that feels real good. So now the question becomes: do we go wide or do we go tall swings? Wide swings, tall swings. Are we investing in our future? Or do we want the hot nasty right now? We go for the hot nasty right now. We're going to swing 5 and 6. We still get 2 swings. We're still going to get 2 cards off of him. No biggie, no biggie. Now, he gave me a 2K there. Does he got another 2K he'd like to? Yeah, I didn't think so. Wait, no, I think he gave me 1K, yeah. All right. So we got him down 3 to 3. Bitch ass Jack. I don't know what he's doing here. Who he thinks he's trashing. Oh, ha ha ha, you forgot. You don't get a trash for free, dog. Homeboys +1. See what I'm saying? That's that Luffy ability. You can have that 2K, Jack. We ain't going down in life. All right. We got some card draw. I'm thinking if I attach one to Sangoro, I can swing perfect 7. He ain't going to have it. And I get to draw a card that may cause me to minus some Dawn. That's one option. Another option is I swing big 3 times and try to close him out next round. Let's see. How many Dawn is he at? 6, 7? I don't know. Oh, we draw into the Luffy. The Luffy Taro. The Centauro. We like this a lot. All right, so I can afford to swing 7. And then watch this. And this is what I'm saying. The Kid is still real. Kid blocker is still real, dog. So we're going super wide. Okay? All wide and outside. We're going to throw another one. Then we're going to gain one, right? And then he's just going to quit. He's just going to quit. And I get it. I get it. Look, we've gone way too wide. He can play Borsalino and that blocker or big blocker. But I got 6 swings. Next. All right. The Booger Man. Let's see what he's got for us. Okay, so we're going first, and we like what we see in this mulligan. This was a really good mulligan. We got perfect curve Luffy, bro. Perfect curve Luffy. Boot scoot Lucci. Luffy, foot. All right. What I should have done was swung 7 instead of 5. I think I was a little scared that I would play him out and he would get bottom decked by some ability. I honestly have not researched blue too much, so I'm playing a little cautious. Now we're at that fabulous 6 Dawn turn. The world is our oyster, and we can -2, gain 1 active, gain 1 active, gain 1 rested, swing 5/5, and then play the Kid, the blocker. My guy, like Do y'all see this happening? Like the agenda is so consistent these days. And I am starting to feel, or I was thinking, is this like a little redundant? Is there a redundancy in having so much like Dom coming back to my hand? But frankly, I will give you a 2K for that. Well, yeah, give him that 2K. We want to stay wide. Or I could block and give him 1K. Nah, give him the 2K. Fuck it. Probably should have kept that 2K. Anyways, yeah, it might sound a little redundant, but getting 2 Dawn back active gives us a perfect swing, if nothing else. And he's also a blocker, and that's what this deck needs. This deck needs protection because it's out here fucking him raw. All right, so we can turn Mr. One sideways. I love how Mr. One is like one, like he's the one, like even stronger than Bon Clay, right? And that is the first card that he has any kind of like power, it feels like. We're gonna attach 1 to our Sanji, and we're gonna swing perfect into him. Perfect magic number. They let him go. I'm thinking now it's time to go 6 3 times because with that many swings, he's either gonna have to come out of that many 2Ks to stay healthy, or he's gonna have to come out of that many 1Ks. And he's not gonna block that. Let's see if he's blocking this one. And he gives us another 2K. So we got 2 2Ks out of his hand and 1 card out of his life. We got a blocker. Guys, look at this field, dude. Look at this field. We're threatening 5 swings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now he's got a handful of cards, but still. What I could do is let him go. Or, here we go. I'm getting a little greedy and I like it. Because now if you want to swing really big into him, he's essentially still blocked for me. You get what I'm saying? He's still a blocker for me. All right, for that I'm gonna give you a Sangoro, or maybe a Kid. I don't know, but I'm gonna give you a 1K because we're not letting it go like that. Yeah, and maybe I could have let go of the Kid instead because Sangoro would swing 6 and continue to draw me cards. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, we got another Sanji Rush, dog. Come on. And so for this, we're gonna use his ability first, right? And then we use Luffy's ability, and then guess what? We just gained 2 active Dawn, and now we're at 5. If I didn't have another person on the board, I could swing 5 again. So now I'm thinking, okay, cool. Do I clear the board? We're gonna swing 2 over him. I don't know if he wants to save that. I don't know if he wants to save that. We'll see. Because I would think let that go, preserve your life, preserve that 7K character. Because if I'm trying to swing at a 6, I'm going to swing at that 7. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he does. What is that gonna do? All right, so I guess we're gonna go and commit to getting rid of that, and he just quits. Because I mean, guys, look at that girthy board. That is a wide, thick board there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this deck is doing to people. This is why I'm running it the way it is. Next. All right, so this is a different list I can see already because of the law. Okay. I fought the law and the law won. We're going to go ahead and take our ramp Zoro, which makes it perfect because we did not see Zoro. Okay, so this is why running law is a great thing. He's also a 1K counter in hand, so he's not a brick, right? And we can invest 3 and swing, even though we never will. All right, so now we can do our little Thug Dizzle where we ramp 2 and swing at him with 7. So let's see what I do. I must be watching Twisters with the gang. Yeah, there was movies going on and shit while I'm doing this. All right, so we're up 2. We're going to go ahead and swing 7. We just want to run her into the ground because she's got banish, and that's not fair. Yeah. No bueno. All right. So now they're thinking about their life, whether they want to take 2 Dawn or just fucking concede, I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, they're waiting on a trigger. Okay, yeah, I'm an intern. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Fuck me and everything I stand for. Swinging 8. Yikes. I could give him 2 2Ks. Uh, I don't know if I want to lose a card. You know? This is a tough decision. They only got 3 life too, but yeah. I choose to go ahead and let it go. That was a ramp card. What are we gonna do? So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with that 4 for 5 -2. I'm gonna trash that little bitch ass jump rope, which looks like a bird cage from afar. And I'm gonna gain 2 Dawn for my trouble. I am going to start swinging. Let's start swinging. I could run this, but the thing is I already did my ability, and I could play her out. But why not have the 2K in hand? So what I'm thinking we do, he's only got 5 cards. Let's swing 3 times. Yeah. Let's go ahead and swing 3 times. We can swing with him. You got to give me a card or take a life. Okay. Swing with him. Give me a card or take a life. And one more time I ask you, give me a card or take a life. You take a life. Score is 2-2. And we're not any farther ahead of them in life right now. This isn't shaping up how we want it to. We can trash 2 cards or trash top life. Yo, I'm gonna give you these fucking bricked ass cards I'm not gonna use then. Shit. Damn, coming from me like that, shouted? About here, I wish I had my other list. Bro, this Sanji's probably like the best card, bro. It just feels the best. Alright. So they want to banish. They're trying to banish, trying to go for life or what? If I were them, I would want to clean up that field. Yeah, clean up that field. I can give you this guy, yeah. Because I don't see myself turning any blocker sideways with him. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're going to have a Sanji play for sure. We're going to go down 2, right? And then we're going to go up 2, and we're going to have 2 active Dawn. Now, what we're about to do here is I say get rid of this broad because she is trouble. And he's only got 3 cards. I doubt he's going to want to save her. Save her. Don't save her. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Damn, bitch ass saved her. All right. So now we're just swinging the life twice. And I bet you he takes both of these because I don't even know if he's got the counter like that. All right. If he takes this, we are so golden. Okay, damn it. Because I was going to say that means he's got 2 big cards that he probably can't even play. He's going to play one of them next turn and the other one not. So, okay. Adding 1. So with that card, you're looking to damage me and then draw 2 cards. I would like for you to not. I got Frankie out there as a blocker. Again, guys, 4 people on board. I'm ready to fucking hoop. Hoop City. I don't know, man. I think I'll let him go because I still have a 5K swing still. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're letting that go. And Luffy might be the play next turn. Ooh, no, you're going to get Frankie for that. I like to keep my guy. Thank you very much. And yeah. Okay, so now with Sanji, I can rush with Sanji. I'm going to just tack straight up, get that last one. And then yeah, just 15 them. Yeah, that's it. And again, guys, just going wide, swinging big. This deck is just so amazing, so much fun. I really can't tell you how much fun this is. Ramping. Yeah. All right, I've seen all I want to see here. Next. Oh my gosh. It's our teacher. No, it's our hero, really. Red Shanks. A lot of you are probably expecting me to have the Shanks list out first, but I am a Luffy main dog, you know. Luffy is my spirit animal. I eat like Luffy. I stretch like Luffy. Only for my wife, though. I mean my penis, not my butt. Get your mind out of the gutter. All right. So they're going first. We are going second. This looks like the list that I like. My boofy 3. So what are they gonna do? Looks like they're gonna swing 8, 6. I could stay healthy and give you a 2K, or I can take no trigger. I always like to take that first one. It always disappoints. All right, so we're gonna do this. This is gonna leave me with 3, and I could play out a Maria, and then that can be my automatic ramp for the rest of the game, or I can just swing 8. Next turn we're gonna be at 7. I'm gonna be able to Luffy Taro, so that's cool. With this guy, if you want to swing a 7 at him, you got to swing 8 because he's gonna minus you, etc. So he's really hard to pick off. We got him down 1 life, but man, he's a 5 life leader. That's a thick boy. Okay, cool. Luckily me, I got a 2K to spare. Now let's see what we want to do. We've got Luffy Taro, and I'm thinking of going ahead and doing Luffy Taro and then Zoro, because Zoro's gonna help me get another 2K, or maybe that 3. Yeah, let's do that so we can gum him. And there's no point in swinging at him, not only because he could minus me 1, but he's also fucking 6K for the turn. We are at, what are we at? 6. That means next turn we're going to 8. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks that we didn't ramp again, because now our Kaido is just big chilling on the sidelines. We can play another Luffy Taro and Masarelli. But yeah, so we're kind of trying to see what he wants to do here. For that, I'll give you Sangoro. Yeah, no reason to go down to 2 life. And for that, I can give you this Black Maria. Unless I want to do a little 3K action. I take. I think that might be a little bit of a mistake on my part. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. I don't have to take that shit. All right, so right here we have no option. We have no option. And so we're going to do this. Next turn, we will be, able to play Kaido's out if we want. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Oh, I'm thinking if I want to get Frankie. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Frankie. Oh, no, we choose that? I would have chose Frankie and then KO'd him. And then, or Frankie, I would have trashed him, and then I would have drew 2 cards. That's what I would have done going, if I could play that again. If I could turn back time. Now, with this, there's no point in doing anything but doing that, because he's going to make that a 7, and then, whatever. I'm going to swing 5. He's going to minus there. And then I'm going to swing another 5, right? Now, what this is going to do is give me a pseudo blocker, because he's going to possibly want to get this board cleared, because we're getting really wide and really girthy. So I think this would have been much more impressive had I... Look, that Black Maria is still sitting in my hand. Still fucking sitting in my hand, not doing a damn thing. I could have ramped instead, and then we could be playing big Kaidos this whole time. So maybe I should have stuck to my plan of just rushing the Kaidos out. And I give him that Zoro, I guess. Yeah. Or the Frankie. I don't know what I gave him. Anyways, okay, so they're going to take that, and I give him 2 cards out of my hand. Now, the saving grace is he doesn't have anything huge he can do here, so we'll see what's up. He can play another 7, though. I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, okay. Kid Killer, eh? Huh. All right, so for this, I'm going to go ahead and definitely play out some Kaido. No Kaido? No. No. Oh my God, what did I do? Are you fucking kidding me? I could have Kaido'd the Shiraya, swung into the big guy, cleared that board. Oh my gosh. And then I would have had a Kaido for the rest of the fucking game. Oh man, what am I doing? Bro, it's that motherfucking hockey that guy got. Oh, Betsy Wetsy pissed all over herself. Yep, I dropped the ball, gang. I drop it the ball. Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, look, having a blocker was cool. Um, blockers can be fun, but oh shit, I still cleared the whole board? I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. I did the right thing. I didn't do the right thing. This is terrible. This is a bad idea. What am I doing? All right. So we've got no counter in our hands. He's got the biggest big boy out there. Yeah, you can have him, Jack. We ain't doing shit here. All right, let's see what this Shanks, everybody getting shanked is gonna do. 7K, 7K. Yeah, you can, oh, whammy. Okay. So I'm no doubt thinking of getting rid of the Shanks. He's only got 3 cards in hand. So let's do it. Let's party. Let's get down. We're down to clown. Problem is he's got fucking 4 life still, bro. I've been dealing with his board this entire fucking time. Ugh. Now I'm sorry, but yeah, if I did have access to Kaido, this would be a much lighter swing. A much lighter swing. Instead of investing 8 Dawn, you know what I'm saying? For 15, I could have invested 5 and then swung big swings into his face. So, yeah. 3 big swings into his face. Yeah. Anyways, we'll be talking about what I could have done forever. So that, and then that. And he could have possibly, so what would have happened is I would have possibly had another swing and then, you know, could have been threatening lethal. And when you have 1 life against a board like that, it is completely different than when you have 2 life. That's okay, I learned. I was thinking that Shanks had my number and there's nothing I could do no matter what. And now I'm starting to feel a little bit different about it. Okay. He wants to get rid of that. We don't want that to happen. We do not want that to happen, Jack. Alright. Do we play the fucking Kaido now? Well, do we? Play the Kaido now? Holy shit. Are we doing this shit again? Oh my god, he's only got 5 cards. Chill. No. No. You could have had the Kaido swing. Oh, but didn't I know I would still have 2 Dawn afterwards to swing at him again if he... Oh my god. Why do you have Kaidos if you're not going to play him? Holy shit. Then I could have been 2 swings at his bitch ass. Don't show the people what time it is. Oh my god. Here we go. Fuck City. We could have had a Kaido on the board. God bless. Alright, so it feels good to know I threw it because now I'm ready to fucking shank every Shanks I see. Yeah, this game is over, dog. There's nothing I can do. All I can do is like, what? Okay. Swing at his face, at least get him down to 0. That way, if he doesn't have a blocker and he doesn't kill... Damn, shouting. Swing at his face. That way, if he doesn't kill you, like if he doesn't have a rush character, you know, he only runs 4 of those Shanks. You see what I'm saying? I could have been swinging for life next turn. Yep, that's it. That's the game. That is the game. All I could do would be like if I had my Luffy, then yeah, this game would be a wrap. But now I'm just like going through the reps, you know, acting like doom isn't impending and shit like that. There's nothing I can do. And that's going to be that. So apparently I could beat Shanks with this deck if I don't fucking screw the pooch in front of Gideon. So, yep. Give me 8. I don't have enough. Oh, would have loved to see you last turn. All right, and there you have it, folks. That is the first crop of matches and testing. It looks like I was doing really good running it back. The deck seemed very consistent. Very happy about that. I did blow my load against Shanks, and so actually watching that match back only further drives home the point that I feel like this deck is about running to daddy, telling him that man over there, and then he shows up like this. Big ass stick, tiny ass head, big old titties. Or we swing with all of our cousins, you know, the whole gang, right? And then when we're done, we're running out Luffy. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think Luffy came up once. I know I played him in one of the matches, maybe back when the Big Mom Kaido list, whatever. But yeah, he didn't come up once. And if we don't run him, that does open up some room for some more shenanigans, frankly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going wide and all outside, and we are just taking people's lunch money, dog. This is definitely the Mick Gangbang of One Piece for sure. I mean, they're getting it from all ends. Never have I ever finished so many games with, you know, 4 or 5 people on my board. That is insane. So this has been the list. This is the gist of the list. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you would do differently in the comments down below. Do like, do subscribe, and watch this bitch in 1.5 speed, dog. That's what I do. I don't sit here for an hour and watch people's videos. I watch that shit 2 times speed. You know what I mean? If they know how to talk, right? So, anyways, this has been Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG, big old beard TCG, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.